today. Today, we're going to announce the largest combo baseball softball event that's ever been done here in Western New York. Teams will be coming from all over, from the south to the north to the east to the west, but they will be coming from all over Western New York representing teams for this amazing event. Last year, for the first time, we did what was called Western New York Athletics Baseball Day. We did it in honor of an amazing coach here in Western New York. We did it in honor of Dennis Crowley of Depew. Dennis, who's currently in the middle of a fight with ALS, got to see how much the baseball community here in Western New York respects, cares about this man. And he really did an amazing day. But it was about baseball, and it was about Dennis, and it was about fundraising and everything we can do to show Dennis how much this community cares about him. But now we're going to kick it up a notch. Now we get to add softball. Now we're going to see 16 games, 32 teams represented at Western New York Athletics Baseball Softball Day. What an amazing opportunity. Before I get into the matchups, I want to tell you who we're going to do this year in honor of. This year we're going to do in honor of a young man. His name is Colt Matz. Colt is just an amazing young man, 12 years old, and has not only fought leukemia once, he's in the fight for a second time is what he is. Colt has actually already had a bone marrow transplant where his younger brother Jack was the donor for. He now will need a second bone marrow transplant, and this time they'll need to go outside of the family to find a donor for. But I got to tell you, look at these pictures with me, Western New York. Look at the smile that Colt brings. You know, I don't know if I could ever myself go through a fight like this. But I'll tell you, I don't know if I could go through it with a smile on my face. Colt shows us what an amazing young man he really is. He fights like crazy and does it with a smile every single time, no matter what's been thrown at that young man. But as you see here, nobody fights alone. And I want Colt to see how all of Western New York is going to fight for him. All of Western New York is going to we're going to show him how special he really is. I've watched this young man be there for so many other kids that are his age to help fight right alongside him. And he really has been there and been supported for every single one of them. Now you're going to see, Colt, that we're here, and we're here to support you. We're here to show how amazing of a young man you really are. So, to now kick it off, we're going to talk and show you who will be represented in this amazing event. I want to start on the softball side of things. 10 a.m. will be the opening ceremonies for both softball and baseball. 10:30 on the softball side, we're going to see Niagara Falls take on Mount St. Mary. Then we're going to see also at 10:30 Grand Island take on Williamsville North. Then we go to the 12:30 matchups on softball. We're going to see Niagara Wheatfield take on Hamburg. Also at 12:30 will be Orchard Park taking on St. Mary's. At 2:30, we're going to see some of the Southtown teams come up, as we're going to see Fredonia take on Williamsville East. Also at 2:30, we're going to see Westfield come up and take on Eden. At 4:30, we're going to see Clarence take on Sacred Heart. And then also at 4:30 will be Nardin taking on Cheektowaga. You can see right there, those are going to be the amazing matchups we're going to see on the softball side of things. Now we go over to the baseball side. At 10:30, we're going to see Niagara Falls take on Sweet Home. Also at 10:30 will be St. Joe's taking on Clarence. At 1 o'clock will be Will North taking on Canisius. Also at 1 o'clock will be Southwestern taking on Maryvale. At 3:30, St. Francis will be taking on Orchard Park. Also at 3:30 will be West Seneca West taking on Dunkirk. And then at 6 o'clock will be Frontier taking on Williamsville East. And the last matchup will be Kenmore West taking on Medina, also at 6 o'clock. So you can see Western New York, we got some fantastic matchups for Western New York Athletics Baseball Softball Day. Colt, I want you to know this. We are all behind you. We know and understand you have gone through one heck of a fight. I look up to you. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished. But now I want you to see we're here to support you. We're here to be for you. And we're here to show you just how special you are and what you've accomplished here. It's a tough fight, we know. But we know you're going to beat it. We know you're going to win. We know how special you really are. To Colt, to Western New York, we've got one of the biggest days ever on April 29th at Niagara Falls. It will be Western New York Athletics Baseball Softball today event in one of the biggest events we've seen in Western New York. I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this event, and I couldn't be more proud that we show a young man, Colt, just how special he really is.